up, everybody? I'm Steven.
Hey, I'm Jesse.
Jesse, what are we doing today?
We're continuing our series on different brew methods. Today we're working on the Aeropress.
What do you like about the Aeropress, Jesse?
It's extremely portable. This is the brewer. You can put this in your backpack, get some filters, you're good to go. It's extremely portable and very versatile. Today we're going to show you 2 different ways you can brew coffee on the Aeropress.
2 different methods?
Yes, and it gets better. I got good news for you. If you would like to try out the Aeropress and you don't have one, you could win one today.
What?
Details coming at the end of the video, so I'm not going to spoil it for you. But, gotta watch the whole thing. We're going to give you this Aeropress.
Right. What kind of coffee can you use to brew the Aeropress?
Any coffee at all. Today we're brewing something pretty exciting, but you can really brew any coffee, or light to dark in the Aeropress. We're going to talk about different methods of making it today. But
Sweet. So today we are going to brew our new Ethiopia Yirgacheffe espresso roast. It is, I just want to clarify a couple things about espresso roasted coffees. Espresso is not a type of coffee. It is just in this case of this coffee, it's still not a dark roasted coffee. It's just roasted a little bit longer to give it a little more development, a little bit more sweetness, tone down that acidity for a more concentrated coffee, so it's not so astringent tasting, and it just produces a nice sweet cup.
absolutely. And you don't need an espresso machine at home to brew it.
No,
That's the point we want to ring home with you, is that you can enjoy this coffee whatever way you make it, but you're really going to enjoy this version of our Ethiopia, so give it a try.
Yeah, so we are excited to show you this new method, and let's get to it. We'll be back in just a moment. So what do you need to make Aeropress, Jesse?
First, you need a really delicious coffee. You also need an Aeropress. You need some paper filters. You need a scoop to get your coffee into the Aeropress and a stir to mix it up. This is a funnel that also keeps your coffee in the vessel.
And all those things come with the Aeropress,
They
right?
all come in one. You can put it all in a kit, take it in your bag. So you got
Sweet.
everything you need right here, but you need a couple more things. Gotta have a scale. We told you that last time.
Yeah, we're
Gotta have a scale.
always got to have a scale. Scale, always.
Gotta have a scale. And a kettle full of hot water. We'll talk about the water and everything you need in just a few minutes, but that's all the stuff.
Sweet. All right, so we're going to get brewing, and we're going to get all set up, and we'll be right back to talk about this.
Sounds good. We're going to start with the standard Aeropress recipe. Step 1 is to rinse the paper filter. Next, we will assemble the Aeropress. Take the cap, screw it on, rest it on top of your vessel or mug, then get your ground coffee together. What we have is 16 grams of coffee. Now we have a medium fine grind on this coffee. That's what's recommended. I'm going to walk you through the next couple steps here. We now have 16 grams in the vessel. We're going to tear off the scale, get ready to start brewing. So I'm going to add double the amount of coffee weight in water. Now that that's in there, we will also grab the Aeropress stirrer. Give it a quick mix. I'm going to let this go for just a few more seconds. All right, it's been about 30 seconds. We're going to go ahead and start adding some water. So we're going to go ahead and add some more water. Our finish will be about 200 grams. I'm going to let this brew for 2 minutes on the counter. All right, it's been 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and make the press. Seat this on top. It does not take an extreme amount of pressure in order to get this plunger to move through. If you put both hands on top, small amount of pressure will allow all the coffee to extract. You're just going to keep pushing this plunger down until you make contact with the coffee bed. You shouldn't need to exert a ton of force. And again, we do it slowly. As you notice, I'm not just fast pushing this through here. It is typically reported that this is how we get sweeter versions of our extraction. So I continue to try that method where it's a medium amount of pressure at most. Based on that sound, got most of the coffee through the bed, and now we're good. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this aside. Hey, you can't have that yet. I gotta make a second way too. Be right back with version number 2 of the Aeropress. All right, time for the second method. If you're watching our coffee video on YouTube, you have most likely come across James Hoffman's really great coffee videos. This is his recipe for using the Aeropress. The end goal is a shorter and richer extraction when compared to the last method we made. This drink would be great if you were steaming some milk to make an at-home latte or an Americano if you added water. I'm gonna go ahead and set the brew up for you now. I have a pre-wet filter ready to go. We'll now use the funnel that Aeropress sends to make sure our coffee doesn't go everywhere. I mentioned earlier, this is a medium fine grind, and I have 18 grams in. I like to keep the bed level, so I'll go ahead and shake that coffee out, get it good and straight, and set it up on my scale. Unlike our previous method, I'm going straight in with 1 pour of 90 milliliters of very hot water. Okay, our water's in. We're gonna give it a good stir. Now is when you set your timer for 2 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and let this brew. I'll get back with you in just a minute. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. One final stir before we plunge here. Now I'm all set up to plunge. One of the cool things about the inverted method is that for the entire time we brewed, all of the coffee stayed in suspension. This is a true immersion form of brewing, not unlike a French press in many ways. So now we will go ahead and press it through. Just like the last recipe. Even pressure is just fine. Don't need to hammer at home. Go ahead and push this extraction through until you feel the bed of coffee. Smells great. All right. We now have 2 Aeropress brewed coffees. We're gonna set them side by side, give them a taste, see what we think.
Okay, we're back.
Let's drink some of this coffee.
Yeah, let's do that. What
I
you
got
want to try
cups right
first?
here. All right, first method we made, the classic, standard. Got a little more of this to go around. Let's drink some.
Alrighty. I'm excited.
You too.
I actually haven't had Aeropress in a long time. I don't
Yeah,
make
you were
Aeropress
saying you
that
don't do it
much.
as often. Steven is going to come back with a really great Chemex video soon. We've got other brewing methods we want to try. We should probably make a French press.
Definitely ought to make a French
We
press.
got all kinds of stuff we got to try. So we're going to drink this.
Cheers,
bud.
buddy. Oh, that's delicious.
That's really rich. Very smooth.
Yeah. Super
Delicious.
smooth, yeah.
We kind of went over in the discussion in brewing it that this is not a ton of water to coffees. This is a lower ratio than our standard.
Yeah, I did the quick math on it. I think it was like 12-ish, 12 and a half, something
Yeah.
like that to 1, which is pretty heavy.
Yeah, pretty heavy, and not unlike your French press that we were just mentioning. Similar
Right.
style.
Yeah, except this, obviously because of the filter, it's not gritty at all.
Yeah.
And I also don't do French fry because I don't do immersion that much
No,
in general. but-
it does give a great advantage in really trying to make a strong, rich extraction, which I think is
For sure.
evident here versus any of the other videos we've done with standard filter brewing. I definitely feel like this is a really rich version.
Yeah, and if you like a little cream in your coffee, this could definitely hold
Oh,
up
I
to
think
a little
so.
bit of cream.
Yeah, I'm
for
loving
sure.
this. I think the fruited character of the Ethiopia that we typically associate is well tucked down here. So this is going to be a rich, very low acid representation of this coffee.
Yeah, definitely. It's still there, but not as much, and very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Extremely sweet. I'm enjoying the thickness of the way it drinks. It's really nice.
For an Ethiopia, it's very thick body. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, it's definitely
it's
cool.
nice.
So this is one way to drink it. I'm digging on this. Do you want to try the other?
Yeah, let's try
Let's do
that.
it. We'll set this one aside. Got 2 more cups over here. So This is an even shorter extraction, extremely rich. Let's see what this tastes like.
That looks almost espresso-like.
That looks very much like espresso. Excited to drink it. Okay,
Yeah.
round 2.
Cheers.
Cheers. Dang, it smells good.
Yeah. Woo! Now that's pretty good.
That's delicious.
That berry came right forward in this one.
Not unlike drinking single origin espresso in some ways. You've got
if
tons
you
of
want to do
chocolate.
an at-home espresso, this
Oh, man.
might be the move.
That's probably the move, right?
Yeah, there's no like crema or anything like that on the top, but man, this is so rich tasting.
It's okay to say we're impressed. James Hoffman knows what he's doing.
What a
This is
surprise! A
deli-
former world barista champion knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's,
Pretty great at it.
Who'd
If
have
you
thought?
haven't watched his videos, you should definitely check them out. They're pretty great.
he's definitely the master of the coffee videos.
Mhm.
There's no doubt.
We appreciate his inspiration in sharing this recipe, which we were able to try today. It's been a
Yeah.
really fun experiment. I'm
Yeah,
very
for sure.
excited to see what we can do with Aeropress. As we mentioned, we have them in the shop for sale. But
Oh, yes, I almost forgot about that. Oh, so the big thing is, if you like the Aeropress or you want to try Aeropress and you want to win this Aeropress, here's what you got to do. Subscribe to our channel, number 1. Number 2, leave a comment down below of why you'd like to have this. And number 3, subscribe to our newsletter, which you can do right through our website. Those 3 things, that's it. In about a week, we're going to announce a winner. We'll probably even hook you up with a bag of coffee, I think, to go with it.
he's feeling generous, guys. He loves James Hoffman's espresso.
I do. It's so good. I'm throwing in extras now.
All right, cool. So this is what you get. You know the rules. Thank you guys for joining us on the channel today. We're having a
I'll
great
also
time.
put the rules down below in the comments. Remember, please share these videos with your friends. Like us, subscribe us, follow us.
We're having a good time doing it, so thank you guys for sticking along, and good luck winning this Aeropress.
Yeah,
We'll
we
see
can't
you
wait to
next
hear some
time.
comments from you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Cheers.